Hello everyone, my name is Jason Fairhurst Wall and I'm from Fullerton, California, and drove all the way out here to be part of this good event here. So far we've had great musicianship, and after I read you some of my poetry, we have John Atkins. He's a great musician, and so you want to stick around for that. I consider myself to be somewhat of a confessional poet. Basically, to me, that means, life experiences channeled into poetry. And I want to read a mini anthology of sorts of some of my poetry that I've entitled Scapegoat. And I consider it to be a poetic immersion into and out of misplaced love. Before I read the first poem, I just want to read a thought I had about the anthology. It seems that we like to believe lies simply because there is some kind of sick security in wanting them to be true. The actual truth is usually the last thing we want to come to terms with. Perhaps we are just afraid that it will change us. Eventide. There is the high, and then the low. And in the night we tend to know how it will be forevermore. Our dreams may lie upon the shore to wait for tide to sweep away those dreams we dreamt of yesterday. The ebb and flow at eventide will take us for a foolish ride. My next poem is entitled When There Is Pain, Mask Removal. Why do we say what we say? When there is pain, all wars cease to be. Love. I guess I need to consider the brevity of that word next time. The mask has been removed. A poet makes a great martyr, but only for love. I'm already planning my next cigarette. You cannot live inside a moment when the mind has something else in store. Concentrated dreams and an elusive sadness are quite nice bedfellows. The mask has been removed. Time for a little courage. Here's to the wise. I am going in. This is how it feels. The silence hurts so well. I've been here before, but never like this. Father, hold me back. But Father, let me go. I am in trouble, but I am free. Help me get it right, and let me see if I am wrong. Blindsided, stricken, ill, but I am free. This is how it feels. Hold me back, unleash me, keep my cell closed and throw away the key. I think, I feel, I know. This is what she's done to me. The silence hurts me well. I've been here before, but never quite like this. Let it be swift. If it must be, then let it be swift, like a guillotine, and not like a blade crawling against my veins. If it has to be, do it unexpectedly, like a close-range bullet to the brain, but let it not be so. If it must be done, do it in my dreams, my executioner, the same way in which love was lived out. Maybe I'll live again. Perhaps I'll love once more. Could it be that I will be reborn? This next one is entitled The Killing, and it's about the pangs that love can bring. And it's more traditional verse instead of free verse. Every day without you is killing me inside. A terrible division, the fear that love has died. Emotions in a vacuum have kept me far behind, and out of touch, and out of sight, and maybe out of mind. Every day without you is killing me inside. A terrible division, the fear that love has died. A love in isolation has left me in a breach, and out of luck, and out of time, and maybe out of reach. Every breath without you is breathing done in vain. Infection of the spirit is driving me insane. Every second with you is surely bittersweet. The dread of separation is the killing most discreet. Every moment with you is few and far between. Enough to make me heartsick, but sorrow goes unseen. Every day without you is killing me inside. The pangs of silent rupture and fear that love has died. Affliction of the lovesick, there is no anodyne. I'm slipping through the fingertips of what I thought was mine. Every day without you is killing me inside. A terrible division, the fear that love has died. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. Then again, maybe not. Every time you call, I get cut again. It's a wonder you've never sensed me bleed. And do I bleed a deep and loving blood? Maybe tonight is the jailbreak I've been waiting for, and only you and I can set me free. If you only knew. If you only knew of the pain that causes me to study your eyes. Eyes once alight with adoration are now awash in bloody anger and a silent kind of understanding. If you knew of the buzzing distress that makes my trembling hands to slink down the shadowy wall, it is then that you would see and know. It is then that you could say, I truly understand, but I know this is nearly impossible. This next poem is called The Rhythm of Breath, and it's meant to be read as someone who's trying to catch their breath, as if it's their last words, telling their love something. So I'll try my best to read it in such a manner. If I ever get the courage to tell you this, I would say that I have never stopped praying, hoping, and caring for you. And if I ever garner strength to form the words my heart would have me say, I would either become a fool or a hero. What would the depths reveal? Just that I love you, like the continual rhythm of breath. Reverse. Seemingly sweet, the sights, sounds, and smells of flesh. My God, My God, why have I forsaken you? Scapegoat. I am beginning to see. I am beginning to believe. The scales are being torn away from my once blinded eyes. I am just a scapegoat, caught in the thicket of your vanity, waiting to be cursed, to bear the burden of your facade, and to be freed into the wilderness. Touch. There are many wounds that yearn for your healing hand and wait for your touch. And lastly, I'd like to read the final poem in the mini anthology here, and it is entitled, You Have Loved Me, The Disjointed Evolution. You have loved me at every single turn, through the gifts of joy and inconceivable discord, in times of fierce pain and immaculate contentment, through great change and when I couldn't move. You have loved me with an everlasting love. Though I have believed both the beauty of truth and perfectly crafted lies in my disjointed evolution. And I can do nothing but love you in return. Thank you very much.